record? All right, maybe. Hey team, welcome to our Thursday night call on a Wednesday. Just muting everybody. I've got a couple last minute people hopping on, so I'm going to mute them real quick. It's not letting me mute them. All right. See, well, I told you, we're not professional. Anyways, welcome to our Thursday night call on a Wednesday. I didn't want to cancel a call this week, especially as we're heading into the new year. So we're doing our call tonight. So yay, thank you for coming. I'm super excited for those that are on the call. And I know those that are listening, some events happened. So hopefully you can make our next call that we have. I apologize in advance. I have a super sore throat, so I'm going to have to take a lot of different water breaks. If you do hop on the call, please mute yourselves. I'm getting a lot of background noise from some that are hopping on last minute. So if you can just help me out with that, that'd be great. Perfect. So some announcements. I feel like I have a ton of announcements. So if you, all right, there we go. So if you have a pen and paper nearby, try to jot down these dates real quick. Hey, look at that. We have almost a full house tonight. Okay, so first things first, tonight is the last night to lock in any rank advancements for 2015. So if you need one more coach to become Emerald, shoot me or your upline a message. We have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow is the last day to lock in Success Club for the month. So tonight I have to turn my phone over because it's blowing up. So tonight's the last night for Rank Up and tomorrow's the last day for Success Club. No, people are leaving us. You're supposed to stay on the call, not leave the call. So tonight is the last night for Rank Up and tomorrow is the last day for Success Club. If you have any questions, shoot me a message, shoot your upline a message, shoot whoever you need to a message and we can chat. What are the other dates? Okay. Starting the 1st, everybody should have got an invite to Debbie's event that she created, which is the invite 100 people in the month of January. Not in challengers, we're inviting people to the business. So if you want to be Diamond, if you want to be Emerald, if you want to be Premier, if you want to be Elite, if you want to be anything than where you are now, you should be a part of that group. It requires activity. It requires participation. It requires inviting 100 people. That's 3 people a day. So really, we should be inviting 3 people a day. So it's not like we're doing anything outside our norm. But we will have a special group for this for accountability to show the way we're inviting for ideas, for suggestions, things like that. So that starts on the 1st. Oh, that was a clump of hot chocolate that did not get stirred. Yum. So make sure you said you're attending. If you said you're attending, you will get added to the group. All right, next thing, Coaches Only Challenge Group. It starts on January 4th. So for those new to the team, we used to do these quite a bit, and I haven't done them in a while. But we were doing a Coaches Only Challenge Group. It is a $10 buy-in, but you can get your money back. So there's 3 ways to get your money. One is by participation, and the lovely Jill Kelly is tracking that for me again because she is a beast and I love her. The second way to win money is by having the most overall inches lost, and then the third way is the most overall pounds lost. So there's 3 ways to win. The $10 buy-in, you can't get your money back. So if you decide halfway, you're like, screw this. Sorry, you've donated your $10 to us and it's going to go to somebody else. You have to be an active coach. So what does that mean? That means that you have to have at least 50 PV before you start. You cannot be an active coach to join the group. And I know you're probably like, Ashley, that's so mean of you. Why do I have to be active? Because it's really not fair to give somebody $150 and they're not buying the products or using the products. I feel like that's fair. So that starts on the 4th. You have to have your money to me by the 2nd via PayPal. All the info is in the event and the team page. I think I have got like 20 confirmed people. I had 40 that said they were coming, so the other 20 still owe money. I'm hoping we can have 50 coaches in this group. This is really a great way to be proof of the product every single day and have something to post about. I know they keep me accountable when we do these challenge groups, so you should definitely join. All right, the other thing, I just posted the event about it in the team page, so you might have not seen it pop up yet. It's like events here and there. I apologize for the notifications. Not really. So speed dating is on the 4th. If you guys were around for last year's speed dating, which maybe just Cara was here for it. I don't know if I had any other coaches here for it. I did it last year, and it's basically I'm on Zoom all day long. Like I will be glued to my computer for a full 12 hours, a little less than that. But we'll have 20-minute increments. You'll hop on the Zoom. You'll tell me what time slot you want. It's in the event. You have to sign up for a time slot. You can't just hop on whenever. So you'll sign up for a time slot, and then you'll hop on. And in those 20 minutes, we'll talk about goals, how to set a game plan for them, and then whatever else we can squeeze in for the 20 minutes. One, it's a great way for me to get to know you one-on-one. And two, it's a great way to actually talk to a physical, for me to talk to you and conquer these goals together. So even if you're not my personally sponsored coach, if you're in my down 5 people below me, make an appointment, not make an appointment, but pick your time slot and let's do it. Basically, I will start at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will go all the way up into the team call, and then we'll have our team call to kick off 2016. So if you're serious about 2016, make sure you make an appointment on, not an appointment, I keep saying that word, but pick a time slot that works for you. I'll be on all day, and you can't change the time slot once you have it unless there seems to be one that's opening. And if you pick a time slot, please show up. That's all I ask of you. Please show up. Even if you're not ready to show up, just show up because I'm going to be there. I may be sounding hoarse by the end of the calls, but if I'm willing to dedicate a whole day to you guys, give me 20 minutes. That's all I ask. All right. So that's the 4th. I have notes. So look at my notes. Okay. We have our special team call on the 4th at 9 p.m. I haven't decided if we'll still do our regular team call on Thursday. I'm going to try to get a guest speaker, but we are kicking off 2016 Monday night at 9 p.m. It's going to be a celebration. You can bring your wine. You can bring your hot chocolate. Kelsey's already prepared for it. You can bring your water. You can bring whatever the heck you want to bring. I just ask that you show up. If you are serious about 2016, then you will be on this call Monday night. Just promise me you'll be on this call Monday night. Good things to come. All right. The other thing is the sneak peek. I posted about on the team page. We are changing the way we do our sneak peeks. And if you're new and you're like, what the heck's a sneak peek? A sneak peek is for those that are interested in coaching. This is not for people who are already coaches. It's for those that are interested in coaching. January is a huge month. January, February, March are our 3 busiest months of the year because it's when everybody has decided they're going to lose weight this year. You guys know how it is. It's oh shit, it's January 1st. It's time to lose weight. So this is the time when we're going to invite people to show them what coaching is. We're changing it up this time. I'm going to do it in a live event. No phone calls in, no private groups, no watching a webinar. Starts at 9 p.m. Wednesday night. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And every 10 minutes, I will post in the event page. So you have to invite them to this event or they will not get notifications. I shared the event in the team page. I can't invite all of you because then I don't have room to invite anybody else. I challenge you guys to invite 5 people. If each of you invite 5 people to the sneak peek, that's over 1,000 people that are invited. And then what's going to happen is you want to be present around that time. That way, if your people are asking questions, you can mark it down and you can chat with them right after the event. So it's something new we're going to try. So I challenge you to invite 5 people. Post about it on your Facebook. Post about it on your social media. What I do is I just invite people off my friend list. Even if I've never talked to them about coaching before, I invite them. Invite. So that's the 6th. And then the last thing is Super Saturday. Super Saturday is January 9th or Super Sunday is January 10th. I challenge you to find one in your area. If you are serious about 2016, find a Super Saturday to go to. They're all over the place. If you go to I think it's just Google Super Saturday Beachbody and then a link will come up to show you all the different ones. If you are in the Ohio area, you're more than welcome to join me at the Columbus one. They're all over the place. Please look one up and try your best to be there. They're the quarterly events. That's when they make all the announcements and all that. So that's all the events. Oh yeah. Shakeology Mocha gets released on the 11th. And I know some of you are like, so excited. Me, I'm like, ew, coffee. But I know lots of people are pumped for this. So that gets released on July 11th. I need a drink of water after all that. All right, let's talk about January promos real quick. 21-day fix is on sale for $140. If you are new to the team, and if you're not new to the team, y'all should know when the fix is on sale, I feel like that is my best month ever. Does anybody else agree with me that's been around for a while? Like Jill, Anna, Kari, y'all agree that's maybe not the easiest month, but it's the best month ever to hit Success Club to get people to do 21-day fix and Shakeology. This will be fun. So that's $140. They can pick either the extreme or the regular. 3-day refresh is on sale for $140. I challenge you, if you've never done the refresh, order it and give it a shot because it gives you something to talk about. I'm going to start it tomorrow so I can have like pictures for it for the entire month of January. Hammer and Chisel is $160, and then the 21-day kickstart is $180. So those are the promos are for January. The prize for Success Club in January is, if you hit Success Club 5, you get invited to a personal development webinar, and I can't think of the author's name, something Cicerano, the girl that wrote, somebody feel free to unmute themselves if you know it. Cara, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I don't know how to say your name. It's Jen Salerno or whatever, that You Are a Badass author.
Thank you. I knew what I was trying to think of, but I couldn't figure out. Yes, that's it. And then also double Success Club trip dollars. A lot of you are probably like, what is a Success Club? I'll talk about that real quick, and then I promise we'll get into the meat of the topic. Every year, Beachbody does a Success Club trip. So this year, my husband and I went to Cancun for free. Next year in March, we are going on a cruise to Haiti and Jamaica for free, thanks to Beachbody. So every year they do a Success Club trip. They will announce the next Success Club trip on January 4th. And this year they're actually doing 2 in 2017 because there's such a huge demand for them, which is amazing that they're doing 2 of them. But you can earn the trip for free. So how I earn the trip for free is I got Success Club 5 or 10 every single month. And I earned so many Success Club points that the entire trip is paid for. And I also earned an extra $600 to do excursions on the cruise. So yes, Cara?
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but I don't know if you're going to get to it. I didn't pay attention last year because I can't go on cruises. Mm-hmm. So the double cash goes for the ones that they're going to announce.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine. So yeah, so in January, like usually if you were in Success Club 5, then you got $10, so $50 towards the trip. But if you get Success Club 5 in the month of January, you actually get $100. So January is the month to really put money towards your Success Club trip. But we could talk about that more later. Okay, let's get into the meat of the discussion. I have no slides. I really don't have a topic, but the topic for tonight was let's make 2016 the best year yet. My motto for 2016 is literally, this is the best year to come. 2015 was a great year. I hit a lot of milestones, but I didn't hit all the goals that I wanted. And I could either let it like completely defeat me, or I can be like, it's cool, we got it next year. So today, if you follow a lot of coaches, today is like the coaches like that are trying to hit a lead and premier and like all these rank advancements. This is like our worst day ever out of the entire year. This is the day that we were up until 11:59 checking our coach online office constantly, checking in with all our coaches. And that's because so many coaches are trying to lock in premier and elite. And I would love to say that I'm one of those coaches that's like crying at the computer and like drinking as much coffee as I can, but I didn't hit elite this year, and that's completely okay. And to be honest with you, I'm the same damn rank I was a year ago. I haven't ranked up once this year. I can either let that defeat me, or I can move on and say, I'm going to conquer next year. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to conquer next year. So I have a couple things to like talk about on how to make 2016 the best. And then we're going to open up for discussion. I know, God forbid I ask you guys to speak, but my resolution for 2016 for all of you on this call is you're going to learn to speak up. I love you guys, but you guys are so darn quiet in our team calls. So quiet. Okay. So how are some ways to make 2016 the best year yet? The first thing, I bet you guys can guess what I'm going to say, 3 vital behaviors. These can't be negotiable. Like they have to happen. So that means personal development, invite, and be proof of the product. So I challenge you to read 1 book a month. Not listen to podcasts, not listen to national wake-up calls, which I still encourage you those. But I challenge you to finish 1 book a month. And I'm giving myself the same challenge. My challenge is to read 12 personal development books at least in 2016. So that's 1 book a month. I challenge you to complete a program and document it. If you are not in the middle of the program, then you need to start a new program on January 4th, and you need to document the entire thing. Layla, we can't hear you, so you're completely fine. So sorry, I forgot what I was saying. I challenge you to, if you're not in the middle of doing a program, you're going to start one January 4th. You're going to message me and let me know what program you're starting, or you can post on the team page, whichever. But you're going to start a program and you're going to document it the entire way through. So whether that's you doing hammer and chisel, the 21-day fix, the 3-day refresh does not count. You're going to do an entire program. You're going to document day 1, day 2, just like Emily Albrico is doing right now. She has documented the entire thing of her doing P90X3. I want you to type of follow what she's doing. That gets people interested. It shows them that you believe in these products. And then the last thing is I need you to invite every single day. Not when you feel like it, not when it's convenient, every single day. If you're on this call right now, chances are that you're committed to next year. Chances are that you're committed to hitting your goals. So that means you have to invite daily, 2 to 3 times a day, or 2 to 3 people a day to the business, not to challenge you, to the business. I know it's super scary, but you got to put on your big girl pants, or for Scotty's sake, your big boy pants, and you got to freaking do it. It's the only way you can do it. All right. The next thing is lock in Success Club 5 every month. I know there's times when life just comes in. It's like, screw you. You're not hitting your goal this month. And that's going to happen. You pick up, you dust yourself off, and you go at it the next month. If you don't hit it, and you know that you gave it your all, then that's okay. But if you didn't hit Success Club and you didn't give it your all, then you need to dig a little bit deeper and be like, okay, what can I change next month? So my challenge to you is, if you're on this call and Success Club is a priority to you, I want you to hit it every single month for the entire year of 2016. I want to be celebrating with you next December as a Success Club All-Star. So next December, I want all of you on this call and all of you listening to this call, I want you guys to be Success Club 5 All-Stars, which means you hit Success Club 5 every single month. 2 to 3 people, or 3 to 5 people to help a month. That's it, 3 to 5 people. You're probably going to have to add to your network. You're going to probably have to call in some favors when it's like the last minute thing. But I challenge you to get Success Club 5 every single month. I need a drink of water. I apologize. Run a challenge group every month. If you're not running a challenge group, you need to chat with me, or you need to post in the team page and find somebody to run a challenge group with. Run a challenge group every single month. How many of you have a challenge group starting on the 4th? Okay, so I have quite a few hands. If you did not raise your hand, get with me, get with another fellow coach, and let's make sure you have a challenge group starting on the 4th. January is the month that you decide if your business is worth it. January is the month that you decide if you're all in. This is the month that you make it happen. So you have to have a challenge group going. My poor nose. All right, let's talk about some daily to-dos. Nope, Stilts found me. The team mascot figured out I was downstairs. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Hold that thought, guys. Sorry. All right, let's talk about daily to-dos. And these are just suggestions for what you should be doing daily. So the first thing, you're going to be like, Ashley, why does – yeah, get down. You're going to be like, Ashley, why am I doing this? Take 2 minutes to say happy birthday to everybody that shows up on your Facebook. I do this every single day. And you may think it's like silly, super silly to do, but then people are going to be like, oh, hey, I haven't talked to so-and-so in a long time. Let me go check out her profile. Or, oh, hey, she's actually paying attention and she saw it was my birthday. So take 2 minutes out of your day to say happy birthday. And literally all I do is copy and paste happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. The second thing, post in your challenge group. This probably needs to be one of your main priorities. You need to post in your challenge group every single day. You can't expect your challengers to post in it if you're not posting in it. So you should be doing your first initial post for the day, whatever it is, and then also sharing your workouts and your meals and whatnot. The next thing is check into your team pages. Notice the plural. So if you're my personally sponsored coach, not only do we have our main Team Power to Get Fit page, but you also have a page that you're in it with me as well. Chances are if you're not checking into my personally sponsored team page, you probably miss out on some contests, some announcements, some whatnot. If you are not my personally sponsored coach, you probably have your own other team page as well. So make sure you're checking into team pages, plural on the sis. Add 3 to 5 people to your network. And I'm going to put a disclaimer on this. If you are spending more than 10 minutes doing this, you are wasting your time and you're wasting your power hour. I talked to a coach one day and she's like, oh, it takes me about an hour to find 5 people to add to my network. No. If it's taking you longer than 10 minutes to add people to your network, you are doing something wrong. 10 minutes top. 3 to 5 people to your network every single day. And if you're not adding to your network, you are going to like shoot yourself in the foot a year from now. I have ran out of my warm market 4 months after I became a coach. I went from having 200 friends on Facebook and now I have over 3,000 friends on Facebook. It's because I add to my market. Make sure you're adding to your market. Get your workout in, get your Shakeology in, get your personal development in, at least 10 minutes. If you don't have time to read a book, listen to a podcast. Every Monday, you should be listening to the National Wake Up Call. If you can't get into Monday, then your priority should be to listen to it by Tuesday. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. Reply to all messages and emails that you have. I don't know about you guys, but I have anxiety when my Facebook messages aren't unanswered. Yesterday, I received over 60 messages about a challenge group because I did a Periscope about it. I had a damn anxiety attack because I could not conquer through those messages. So get to them. Make sure you're answering those messages every single day. Invite 2 to 3 people to the business daily. 3 posts per day on social media, whether it's about fitness, your dog, commuting and traffic, your Shakeology. 3 posts a day, minimum 3 posts a day. And then lastly, check in with your coaches. And even if you have one coach, check in with them. Your coaches may hate you for checking with them. I love you guys. If you're my personally sponsored coach, you're probably like, Ashley, you don't check in with me daily. There is not enough time in the day for me to check in with all 80 of you. But if you have a smaller team, you should be checking in with your coaches daily. So those are my daily to-dos. And you may have other items on there, but those are my key priorities for daily to-dos. All right, let's talk about organization. How can you rock 2016 if you're organized? Don't know about organization? I'm like the queen of organization. Have you seen my planners? They're like freaking artwork over here. No, I'm just kidding. Get a planner. I don't care if it's a $5 planner, a $10 planner, a $100 planner. I don't care what kind of planner it is. You need a planner. Yes, I know we have our cell phones and we have our calendars on our cell phones, but I don't know about you, but I need a physical planner in front of me. Unless you're keeping track in your phone who you need to follow up with, who you need to set up that day, what calls you have, you need to have a planner on you. You need to make time for the team calls. So obviously y'all are here because you made time for it. If you are listening to this recording, you need to be on the team calls. I don't know about you, but usually when Thursday nights are I look forward to our team calls. I look forward to seeing your guys' faces. I know that I'm going to be encouraged. I know that I'm going to be motivated. I'm about to use my sweatshirt as a tissue because I don't have anything. I feel like a 2-year-old. Just go with it. But you have to be present for the team calls. You miss out on so much when you're not on these calls. I don't know about you guys, but when I went to Summit this past year, I didn't feel weird meeting people for the first time because I felt like I already knew them because I was on the team call. Be here for the team calls. Mark events in your planners in your phone. So when you get an event invite on the page and you click you're attending, make sure you mark it. That way when somebody's like, hey, do you want to go to Chipotle and get a cola today? No? Okay, I can't. Sorry, I have to be at my team call. I threw in a joke there. My humor. I know. I'm hilarious. Mark them on your phone. Mark them in your planner. That way when somebody does ask if you want to do something, you can tell them no. Because you should be treating these this is your business. Treat it like a business. Make a follow-up list. So little secret that I told Darla the other day, and I'm going to admit it to the rest of the world. I don't have a list that I keep track of follow-ups. I know, crazy. I would kind of write them in my notebook here and there, but now I have an Excel sheet. Next, I think it was Kelsey that actually posted hers. Kelsey, Lindsay Sessions coach. I think it was Kelsey that you posted it, but I have it now in Google Docs so I can access it anywhere. I put their name, how I chatted with them, if it's email, Facebook Messenger, whatnot, how they found me, when we chatted, when we need to follow up with them, and what they want. And I just started doing that last week, and I already have 30 people on that list. There is no way in hell I would have remembered those 30 people a week from now when it was time to do follow-ups. So you have to have some type of list for your follow-ups. Cara has a couple lists that she told me about today, and I'm going to try to say these the best way. One was for people that she just added to her network. That way she's not like, hey, I added you yesterday. Become a coach now. Okay, thanks. So she has a list to keep track of these people. The other list is people she's already talked to, and the list of people is people she needs to follow up with. I might have got that wrong, but I think that's how she does her list. But I love the way that she had her different lists. You need to come up with a system. If you're a pen and paper girl, go with it. Or guy. I think Scotty's on the call. Go for it. But you have to have some sort of list. Get a binder. There are so many files in the team page. Did you know there's actually a business binder file in the team page? I uploaded it a long time ago, 2 years ago when Team Fire to Get Fit first got started. It is a 60-page planner basically for the business. I bet you didn't know it was there, but now you do. So go get a binder, print it out, hole punch it, and put in your binder. I promise you'll thank me later. I will try to find it and bump it up to the team page. And then lastly, organize your friends list. Your friends list should be divided into different categories. Beachbody coaches, people to invite to the business, people on your team, people that have said no. You have to organize your friends list. Sorry, I'm trying to go a little bit faster because I know I took up a lot of time for the call. And then the other thing I want you to do is break down your goals. So I want you to make your big goals. And you guys should have done this. If you have not posted your vision board in the team page, please do so. But then on top of that, you need to break down these goals. So if you want to be a 5-star diamond by December, that is amazing, but you have to break them down. So you need to break down your goals for January, February, March, like so on and so on. You can't just say, boom, I'm going to be a 5-star in December and not break down your goals. You have to do that. So I posted, I'm in 2 Facebook groups for 2-star diamonds and above in my region. And I asked them what was some advice that they would give to their coaches or to any coaches to rock 2016. I have about 10 answers and I want to share it with you guys. Now keep in mind, these are coming from 2-star coaches, 10-star diamond coaches, 15-star diamond coaches, top 10 coaches, elite coaches, coaches who are barely making it. But this is the advice that they gave. And this is the advice that I found to be the most beneficial that I want you guys to think about and really take in as I say it. So the first coach said, and this doesn't apply to me, but it may apply to you. And I know there's a lot of people on our team. So her response was, if you're the praying type, pray over your business. Surrender it and know God's plans can be so much better than your own. Another coach said, love your customers from prospect to challenger and beyond. Be like Nordstrom's. If y'all know Nordstrom's, you know what she's talking about. Next one, belief. Believe in yourself, believe in the products, believe in the opportunity. If you don't believe in any of those, you don't belong with Beachbody. Mindset is number 1. Be here a year from now. Confidence, rock it. If you're not confident, people are going to know it. Darla and I had a great discussion about this earlier when someone was like, Shakeology sucks, blah, blah, blah. Darla knew exactly what to say because Darla is confident in what Shakeology does for her. Just be you. People want to see the real you. If you are a Cara trying to be a Lindsay Baki, people are going to know it. If you're a me trying to be a Darla, people are going to know it. You got to be you. You got to be real. I like this one. Keep your emotions stable. Not being overexcited when something goes right and overly disappointed when things get tough or something unexpected happens. We've all been there. I could have been super disappointed when I didn't hit my goals, but I didn't allow that to happen because I'm still here. This may be my favorite one. Show up every day, even when you don't want to. There will be days that you do not want to work this business. There will be days that you just want to hide under your covers and be like, nope, I'm good. But remember your why. Remember the big goal. If your goal is to take your family on vacation, to be home every single day, to retire your husband, then you need to show up every single day, even when you don't want to. Don't be afraid of the journey, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And then the last one was be you. Put on your blinders, be consistent. She must have known she was talking to Team Fire to Get Fit because you know my favorite word is consistency. So I challenge you guys, be here a year from now, no matter what. Do not give up. You guys are here for a reason. Many of you joined the very beginning of last year and you're still here. Many of you joined me in 2014 and you're still here. It's because you believe in Beachbody. You believe in yourself. You believe in this business. You believe that you can do this. So I challenge you to be here a year from now. So I've got some call to actions for you guys. I hope you guys are ready to jot these down. The first one is I need you to listen to Allie Upham's National Wake Up Call from last Monday. If you didn't listen to it, listen to it. If you've already listened to it, re-listen to it. I don't know about you, but I love me some Allie. Like I want to be BFFs with Allie because she's obsessed with Disney for one, and I think that's amazing. And two, she's just amazing. I just want to be her BFF. Listen to the National Wake Up Call. And then the other thing I want you to do, and y'all better do this. If you're on this call, you better do it. I want you to make a vow that you're going to be here a year from now. On December 31st of next year, you're going to be on this call. On top of that, you're going to take a picture. We know we love our selfies. And on a piece of paper, you're going to write, I will be here December 31st, 2016. And you're going to hold up that piece of paper and you're going to take a picture of it and post it in the team page. Y'all have until like the weekend to do it. If you don't do it, then I'm just going to assume you don't want to be here next year. So those are my 2 challenges. 1, listen to the National Wake Up Call. 2, take a picture of you holding a piece of paper that says, I will be here December 31st, 2016. Let's do this, guys. Let's make 2016 the best year yet. I'm ready. I'm pumped. I am excited. I don't know about you guys, but I am pumped. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Does anybody have any questions, any feedback, anything to add, any encouragement, anything at all? Please go ahead. Feel free to unmute yourself and talk. If not, I'm just going to start unmuting people and make y'all talk. Don't make me do it. I will.
Okay, I'll go.
Thank you, Cara.
I didn't really know what I was going to say. I volunteered myself. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about my goals then while I sit in traffic. I made 3 lists like Ashley was talking about. And other than coaches, and other than like my coaches too, obviously, every single human being that I know on Facebook, Instagram is a little bit harder to tackle. I don't really know how to make that list part yet. But every single human being is on that list. So she got the list mostly correct. But I have really big goals for what I want to do in 2016. So messaging every single human that I know is the start of that. So my list is every single day I'm going into the people you may know. And as long as they don't look like they could be like scary murderer humans, I'm sorry, I do have to draw the line somewhere, like, you know what I'm talking about. I add them. I look and see if we have mutual friends, and then I add them, and then I add those to my like new people list. So that way I can go every day and pick 3 people and like their photos and go back or whatever. And then I have a list of people that I have talked to in 2015. So if you're trying to go into January, if you need to hit Success Club, or you already hit Success Club and you want to get set for January, I made this like, hey, we talked in 2015 and it wasn't, you know, the right time for you then. I want to make sure I talk to everybody I've talked to and go into 2016 and want to let you know that I'm here for you. So if you're ready to make those changes we talked about, I'm here. It was like something like that. And I sent it to every single person I've ever talked to in 2015. I actually physically had a conversation with, like, oh, I want the 21 day fix, and then you never heard from them again. And then my 3rd list was people who I've seen read my messages but never said anything back. And I sent them a different kind of message, and it was similar to the first one in a way that it wasn't like, oh, look, great, she's messaging me again. But it was like, hey, you know, maybe this didn't work out, but I'm still here for you, whatever. Every single person is getting everyone. So I just wanted to share that tip.
I like that. And that reminds me, go through your messages, go through your Facebook like messages, and go through all your Facebook messages. I have got a long list of things to do this weekend. And one of them is to literally go through every single message that I've ever had with somebody and re-message them, because chances are if they weren't ready to commit then, they may be ready to commit now, especially with January on the horizon. Thank you, Cara. Can we all stop and celebrate for a second? Did you guys hear? I got my Facebook like page back. Like, hell yes. Like, the Facebook gods gave me my Facebook like page. And not only that, a real human being from Facebook called me. So I don't know what shocked me more. 1, that I got my like page back. 2, that a human being called me. Or 3, that somebody emailed me. But whoever reported me for bullying, karma is a bitch. And ha to you, because I'm back. All right. Go ahead, Jill.
Congrats.
Thank you. I was super pumped. I like literally woke up and I was like, holy shit. Bill's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I got my page back.
No, I was kind of just saying, and I wrote it in the team page either today or yesterday or whatever. I kind of went on a post frenzy. But like, I know we say like be active in the team page and visit every day. I seriously think that makes such a difference. Like, when I kind of was like out MIA for a while doing my thing and crazy life, and I like didn't even check in, and even like going into the page and reading things, I'm like, all right, like, yeah, I got this. And like, it totally pumped me up more than just like being on my own. Like, yeah, when I get to it, I'll get to it. Cause like, yes, it's our business. It's my business. It's like how I'm going to make it. But we are a team and pushing each other and helping each other and motivating each other. And it's so awesome, like checking into the page and reading other people's stories or just like anything like that. So that's huge. Make a point to do it more.
No, I completely agree. And I can see a huge shift in our team from last week to this week. My husband was like, holy notifications. He's like, every 5 seconds someone is posting, which I know some people hate notifications, but if it's coming from the team page, I'm like, hell yeah. I'm like excited about it. So I'm with you, Joe. Like, I love the team page. You guys are my family. I love checking in and I love seeing the encouraging posts. And that's why on like Wednesdays, you guys will see me post like, who's trying to rank up this week? Let's cheer them on and welcome this new coach. Like, I completely agree, Jill. Sorry, I just sniffled all in your ears. I apologize. I'm like dying over here. Feel free to speak up if anybody wants to talk. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you're more than welcome to.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Are you looking for me? Kelsey.
Oh, there we are, Kelsey. You're like right on the same side as me. There you are.
So when y'all are talking about posting 3 times a day, do you all tend to post like the same post to your personal Facebook, your like page, and your Instagram? Like, I don't want to go overkill, obviously.
I do. I don't post on my personal one now that Facebook gave me back my like page. So I pick one or the other, only because I've grown my Facebook like page, so I don't have to post on both of them. But I always post I always post the same post on Instagram and Facebook. And I never link them. So you know how on Instagram you can put like post to Facebook? I don't do that. I literally copy and paste it and then post it to Facebook or Instagram.
Okay.
But yeah.
So I wanted to share something I learned about that. I do that. I'm still trying to grow my like page, and I've been trying to do it where I put it on my like page and tag my personal page. I don't know. It's being like really crazy, but apparently the Facebook algorithms have gotten weird. But what I heard Bonnie Engel, or however the hell you say her name is, what she was talking about doing is a way that you can post it on both your like page and your personal page is she takes the same photo and the same information and like flips it. So her photo, she might flip her photo the other way so it looks different. So if people see both of them, it's not like a turn off and they're like, oh great, I just saw the both information twice. They might get one and not the other. So you could always try that.
Wow, I never thought about that. That's a good idea. Sarah?
No problem.
Does anybody else have any questions? Anything to add? Anything at all? All right. Well, like always, I start recording, but I always hang out at the end. It's like my favorite time. We still do have room for the team retreat. So if you've been thinking about coming to the team retreat, it's in Dallas. It's the 18th through the 22nd. We have a house. Right now, it'll actually be less than, I think it'll be about $250 if anybody else decides to join us. We have lots of room. So come join us, hang out. We're going to have training. We're going to have, you're fine, Jill. We're going to have training. We're going to have workouts. I have some special surprises up my sleeve that only Cara knows about one of them, and it's rocks. So if you're interested in coming, message me and I can send you all the details. It's okay, Scotty. I completely understand. That's how my throat is. My throat's going to hate me later. So if you're interested in coming to the team retreat, shoot me a message so that way we can talk about it. For those listening to the recording, I hope you will join us next week